Howdy folks, it's Effing Controller, and we're continuing on with our campaign in P.T.O. 2. It's December 1941, and it is Doug's turn, and we're about to get this war started here. And by the way, this episode is brought to you by bourbon. Bourbon. It goes with everything. Alright, so, let's see. We have to get Doug's plan underway, and I should mention here that Doug sent me a follow-up message after the first couple of episodes came out, saying that he actually, instead of stationing some of our fast attack fleet at Truck, that he wants it stationed at Marshall, which he didn't know was one of our bases. And I have a rule in place saying you get to send me one message, you have one chance, one shot. It's like 8 Mile. And you know, the reason I'm going to allow this one time, but the reason why is because it was really an omission on my part that caused that. So, I'm going to go ahead and revise his order, I guess, but just this one time. I think in the future what I'll do is the oncoming commander will get a very specific dossier, I guess you'll say, or I'll say, you'll say whatever you want. I don't have any control over that. It's a free country. And it'll contain all of the information about who owns what port, what our economy is doing, all that kind of stuff. It's going to be, that sounds boring as shit, but it's going to be a little bit more interesting than that. So, without further ado, I'm done talking. I'm going to just, well, I'm not done talking. I've only just begun. This is the start of the episode. That would be a problem. I want to talk more about matters of war. And so, let's talk about Doug's plan in specific detail. He wants to have 2 fast attack fleets. The 3rd and the 4th fleet, which are currently in Tokyo Bay, are going to be stationed at Marcus, which is right there. And then he wants the 6th and 7th, as I said, to be stationed at Marshall, which is right there. I think that's Marshall. Is that Gilbert or Marshall? I have a little bit of a nasal situation going on. Yeah, this is Gilbert and this is Marshall. Okay. No. So we're going to send basically 2 fleets containing a large 3 carriers apiece, and then sundry other craft to respond to possible American incursions along this line. And then we have the 2nd, 5th, 8th, and 9th fleets being based in Saigon to attack Balikpapan. Balikpapan is there. This over here is Brunei, and that's what they're going to attack. So they're going to leave probably around the 10th for their mission, but we need to actually get them there. The 2nd fleet is up here, so I need to really have them boogie. Then we have the 10th, 11th, 12th fleets. They will be stationed in Palau, which is there, and they're going to attack, I think they're going to attack Balikpapan. I think that was my idea for them. And then finally we have the 13th, 14th, and 15th fleets, which I have written down that I want them to attack Makassar, which is that Makassar or Manado? Let me see. No, oh god, buttons. It's a strategy game. How can I be fucking up the buttons so much? Manado is there, yeah. So I was thinking of hitting Makassar with this fleet because it's not real heavy on aircraft. In fact, it has no aircraft carriers. The 13th, 14th, and 15th. Yeah, 13th, 14th, and 15th fleets have no aircraft carriers. So, keeping them out of the range of the Philippines is prudent, I think. If I put them off the coast of Manado, planes off of Davao could actually devour the fleet. So that's why I selected Makassar as their possible target. I think everything is pretty much ready to go. I have some fleets to order to their staging areas, but other than that, we're pretty solid. So I'm going to get about that, and if something interesting happens between now and December 13th, I will certainly let you know, but for now, I'm expecting to just get everything ready for war. Hooray! Yay, war! Alright! Okay, so I actually realized I misspoke. The 3rd and the 4th fleet each have carriers, so I need to split them up, actually. The 3rd fleet is going to go with, I think, the 6th fleet to Marshall, and the 4th and 7th are going to hang out in the area of Marcus. That's it. Alright. Clarified. Good to go. Oh shit. I don't know if I mentioned if that can happen, but it can happen, and it just happened. We're at war already. So, ooh. Well, we better get underway then. It kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think they would actually declare war first. But, you know, I should have been prepared for that eventuality, which I wasn't. I need to get my Brunei task force moving right now. So let's do that. Since this is a carrier group, I'm actually going to have them bomb Brunei. Oh, but we haven't... Oh, that's shitty. That's awful. So we're not at war with Britain and the Dutch yet. That's a problem. Well, we might as well... This was actually the same day that I was going to go ahead and get things rolling here for this particular task force. Our other task forces have actually already departed. So I'm going to send number 2 here. My number 2 man, his name, number 2... to the South China, or the Celebes Sea. And then I'm going to have the rest of this task force mosey on over there too. I'll issue those orders and get back with you. Okay, here's the situation as it stands. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I have a couple more orders to issue. You'll see that the 3rd and the 4th Fleet there are just red. That means that they're not doing anything, and I happen to know that they're just sitting in port. That's not a good place for them to be. We are going to get them underway post-haste. So let's get them going. These are our fast attack fleets, and it would be very interesting if there was some kind of historical reversal here, because they are not accompanied by their associated fleet, their extra fleet that's meant to protect them from surface forces mostly, but this could be an issue. Let's see, I want to have them patrol in the area of Marshall. Have them patrol over here so that they're closer to their buddies. So they'll set sail off that way. The 6th Fleet that you saw there is on its way to Marshall. Let's go back to the map, and then we'll get the 4th Fleet situated. Now the 7th Fleet is taking kind of a roundabout way, although they were going via Saigon. Is that Wake or something that... That's truck that it's by, I think. Chook, as I like to say. What am I doing? Let's do a patrol order here. Hopefully this fleet can chook out the Americans. No? Okay. Nobody likes that joke. Everybody hates that joke. I hated that joke. Alright. So they're kind of withdrawing, honestly, but that's for a good reason. I want them to start making a little bit of headway towards getting to their buddies. Now the 7th Fleet, let's see what your deal is. The 15th is in yellow. That is because I told them to patrol, and the AI says, well, you're ordering me to patrol, but I don't have any patrol aircraft because I am dumb. I don't know what it's actually saying, but... Well, now, hey. Hey, now. I actually want you to leave port still, so I think I have to tell him to move. Apparently he's not gonna patrol if he doesn't have any planes. That's a problem. Did not know that it would do that. He needs to go to Makassar, which is over here. He's got a long way to go, and he's out of the group, which could be an issue. We need to get him out of harbor, though, regardless. You can see the 13th and 14th are already underway here. A little bit of an issue. We'll just say that P.T.O left his, I don't know, left his favorite Tiger electronic game at home. Okay, I think everybody's pretty much good to go. Is the 7th still, where is it going? Is it actually going to, it's supposed to go to Marcus. That would be why it's over there. That was a mistake. There you go. And having the fleets, the carrier fleets withdraw a little bit, I think makes some sense, honestly, because I think the Americans have already probably penetrated a perimeter. So we'll find out though. Shit. Looks like everybody's ready to rock. I'm gonna go ahead and, well, let's see where our subs are. Doug also sent a kind of clarification about what he wanted my subs to do, which I've kind of ignored, but kind of also done, and it actually happened to work out the way that he wanted it to. I have 3 subs around Hawaii just to screen for fleets, and then I have everybody else kind of poking around in the area of, is that Wake there, actually? That's not Wake, is it? Oh, that was very clever of me to have them go around Wake without even realizing it. Wake is going to probably be a good point for the Americans to attack us, so we'll see what happens here in this turn. I'm actually going to let the turn run normally without any expediting, shall we say? That's strange. This is all very... Oh, wait, no, we're going to get our reports here in a moment. We're going to get a series of reports, hopefully, indicating where the enemy position is. Or our positions are. Hopefully. We got nothing. That's a little bit baffling. Don't really know what to make of all that, but I'm not going to worry too much about it, because there's nothing really I can do. It's the 10th. We're out of position. We don't have anything scheduled, but let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Actually, I'm going to give my... I forgot to do this. I should have done it. Oh, they're all on patrol, I think. And we didn't detect anything, so we're just going to let that sit. Okay. This is going to be a very uneventful battle phase, I think. He says, tempting fate. So now you'll see that the plan phase takes a while longer because it's building up to the battle phase. And we might actually get an attack at... No, because we're not at war with the British. That's right. Fuck. That fleet is just south of Davao, which has a pretty sizable air fleet. And what the fuck kind of formation is that? So the airbase at Davao is sending 40 planes at the 10th Fleet. This could go rather badly. P-39s, except that's a terrible plane to use to attack a cruiser. It will do very little damage. If he has any bombers, that would be a little bit more of an issue. This is not, these are not bombers. Oh wait, those are bombers. Uh-oh. He hit with one. Well, okay, they got the first shot in, but it wasn't a very serious one. It's funny when you shoot down planes. Oh, fuck. They are landing troops at Gilbert. It's like they planned this or something. They've got 8 cruisers there. I will watch this, but it's gonna go badly for us. Because we have no troops on Gilbert. They're going to simply occupy it. It's not a major base for us, but the reason it's gonna go super badly for us, and I love that movie, by the way, is that... I'm just gonna speed through here. Cruisers are jerks, and they cheat. So I have the option to tell my ground forces to engage. I don't have any ground forces. The Astoria class attack. Prepare to fire the main guns. They're attacking the airfield there. I have planes there. I think I have 20 planes at best. Not anymore, though. So I'm going to speed through here a little bit. They're going to just blast the shit out of this air base, which is probably not a good idea, honestly. But I was going to say that the AI cheats. Well, not the AI. The AI doesn't cheat. That's not true. Cruisers are kind of cheaty because they can sit out of the range of your shore guns, and they will just blast the shit out of you. So we're going to lose all of our planes here, aren't we? I should have evacuated this airfield. But I didn't anticipate the war happening this soon. But they missed. They're just gonna sidle right on up and just bombard the absolute crap out of us. And they're gonna land troops, more importantly. You can see those units that are labeled AP. They are not advanced placement. They've actually finished off the airfield. They are bombing our supplies, which is a stupid idea because I think that they get them if they take the base. We're doing the time warp, folks. That's how this is. Okay, well, anyways, I just want to get to the point where the transports land. So I think they have Marines, right? No, they don't. The transports are sailing away. They're just bombarding this poor, hapless base. So, I tell you what, we'll just let them do that. I was assuming that they were going to land some troops here, which they aren't. So, we'll skip to the next battle, I guess. Okay, so that silly business is over with. They destroyed the airfield, which was actually a stupid idea, because if they occupy that base, then they have to rebuild it, and it will take a month at least, I think, to do that. Something like that. It'll take a while. Oh boy, they're attacking Gilbert again with a fleet. With their entire battleship fleet. I am going to go ahead and wager that this might actually be troop transports. I'm actually not going to watch this because we have a pretty good idea what's going to happen here. If they do have troops, they're going to land them. They did not land any troops. They just blasted the shit out of the base. There's nothing left there. There's no reason to attack it. Thank you. So now what I'm going to do, since I know they're at Gilbert and there's some pretty hefty looking battleships there. Actually, Doug was right on. He predicted this exactly correctly. That they would go in the area of Wake to fuck things up, and they are doing exactly that. So I'm going to try to counter them. I'm going to try to send the fast attack fleet to go take out those battleships, because why not, right? Isn't Gilbert down here? Send them down there. Now, I haven't spotted the enemy. The reason I'm having them patrol through there is because I haven't spotted the enemy carriers, and I would like to be apprised of that more than anything. So if I happen to run across them, I will attack them instead. I doubt that the Americans are going to be that brazen, but you never know. It's that American brazenness that we're so known for. It's always used, we're always described as having brazenness, right? Right? No? Okay. Is that a word? How about chutzpah? There you go. That's a solid word. That's a word that exists. Actually, no. We want to go a little bit further east. I would really like to detect these fellows and blow the shit out of them. I'm not going to blow any fellows. That's not what I meant. I'm going to explode their torpedoes. I mean, our torpedoes. All over their seamen. What is happening? Let's get these fleets some better orders. The third fleet was just told to mope around here. We want them to mope around down south. And we would really, really like to find those battleships. Could be a problem if one of these attaché fleets ends up running afoul of the American battleship fleet. I will tell them to withdraw, honestly, at that point, if they run into them. Because they may be old and decrepit and outdated and old. But they do pack a wallop because they completely leveled that base. Fortunately, it was mostly army supplies, so I don't really care. Is that actually an army base, by the way? No, No, it's not. Well, fuck. Okay, so that's good there. Let's take a look at our other fleets. So the Americans got the jump on us. That actually tends to happen, in my experience. Might be a good point to note. I'm not real good at this game. What's the 10th? Are the 10th and 11th still on mission here? I didn't think that they would change or anything. Yeah, it looks like they're good. Still going to Balikpapan. Okay. Just skip that ahead a little bit. Give it a little nudge. Now, it's supposed to give me any reports here coming up. Fuck. Okay, that's a big issue. Because we're not detecting them still. Okay, well, there's nothing really more to do. Let's wait for the battle phase here. Vroom. You know, I might as well have, why are they doing that? Yeah. Is that all they're doing? They're just attacking Gilbert. Palau. We caught a spy hiding at Davao Base. Oh, fascinating. Yes, yes. I might have my subs attack Davao. Because why not? They're just hanging out there. We have several there, as a matter of fact. See if I can get rid of some of their transports. I might have that task force that I have set to go to Makassar attack Manado instead, because they're not going to get there in time, I don't think. Meanwhile, we're going to sabotage Davao. I can't stand it. I know they planned it. I'm going to set it straight. It's Watergate. Whoopsies. No, you're good. You're beautiful. You're golden. Stop it. Other sub. I-56. You sunk my battleship. Ha ha. Oh. Ha. 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 Okay, I'm gonna drink some more bourbon. Ah, that works. That works very well. Okay, and then I'm gonna have this other sub. Yeah, this guy. You're the guy. I-59, you sunk my battleship. Simpsons references. Timeless. They're low on fuel. I might have to have him just do a little hit and run here. And, you know, I mentioned earlier that I have... Oh, I can't do anything with him. Fuck. Fuckity damn. That'll do. They still have not detected my fleets, as far as I know. It's obviously one thing. I don't know if they know. I don't know what they know. Nor do you. So don't pretend like you do. Hoodly hoo. I'm gonna send him over to the east. If he attacks Gilbert again, that will be classic. Okay, there we go. That's good. Speed along here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Shit! Still do not have sight of him. Okay. Well, things are starting to kind of congeal. Her plans are starting to come together. Let's see what the attack phase shows here. If they attack Gilbert again, I reiterate, that is just stupid. They're doing it again. Hit me, baby, one more time. You know, 3 times was never enough. They're hitting it with 3 fucking fleets. Alright, we're at war. Yeah. More fancy music. Here we go. There you go. This is good. Communique from the sub I-56. Attack on the transports at Davao has failed. Well, you're probably some chicken shit sub commander that hasn't played enough Silent Hunter. Well, you suck. You suck a lot. Alright, so now we get to do fun things. Now our plans come together. I'm going to now issue attack orders, and there are several fleets that need attack orders, so I'm going to off-screen this. This makes me happy, looking at all these fleets, except for the first fleet, which is just parked at Kure, but everybody's got actual orders now. We have, of course, the 3rd and 4th, 6th, and 7th looking for the American battleships, but everybody else has landing or strike orders, or shell orders. I guess some of them don't have Marines, so they're just going to shell. The 5th Fleet, for instance, is going to shell Brunei. So we're going to launch air raids and do some landings, and it's going to be a whole hell of a lot of fun here. Maybe we'll spot the Americans? Let's see what happens here. Come on, come on. Find the Americans. Damn. Really hunkering down. I don't really know. Well, wait. Let's wait. I'm gonna see what's happening here. Because I think I changed orders on some of these guys. Because they were not going to be able to meet them. Well, that's not true. I told the 13th and 14th Fleet, why did you do that? I told the 13th, 14th, and 15th to land at Manado, but they might run into the forces at Davao here. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Yeehaw! Here we go. Battle phase. See, they're on top of shit, you know? They know what's up. Fortunately, they keep attacking with groups of, what were they? Airacobras? Warhawks and stuff? Now, the problem with this is that these transports, I think, are carrying troops. So they can actually sink transports with fighters. Oh, these are buffaloes. Buffalo. Well done. Now that's weird, though. I have to look again to see if that was the enemy air force from that base. Because that's worrisome, because those are buffaloes. Those are fleet aircraft. Are you ready for some football? I have the 9th Fleet attacking Kuching because they were in the neighborhood. There's nothing here, so they're just going to go ahead and land, and nothing's going to happen. I will not watch this battle because it's going to be very boring. There you go. The 26th Division has taken Kuching. And then that little thing goes red. And then we have a big party! Party time! Kuching party! Yes! The reason I did that is because... How are you guys not finding these fucking guys? Jeez! Well, anyways, the 2nd Fleet's Air Force is over Brunei. Okay, so they do have a infantry division here. That's the priority. We want to kill them. And I want to target the forces. They have 20 planes here, apparently. I'm not too concerned about that. Here we go. Whee! Uh-oh. They shot down a few planes. And we missed. Because we suck. They're gonna shoot down more planes, aren't they? It's kind of funny when they get shot down. I mean, that's obviously not something I should be laughing at as their commander, but it looks like they just kind of hit a tripwire and they just go whoop. That's how I feel about it anyways. So we didn't do any damage to them. That sucks. So now we have other air elements over Balikpapan. This could be interesting. Well done. One of those was a hit. Now, the way that you tell, that's not worth it. We're not going to bother with that anymore. We got 3 soldiers killed out of that. That's pointless. The way that you tell, that was a hit. That was not. That was a hit. That was a hit. It's the way that the bombs sound when they go off. It's a fuller, more Brian Blessed kind of sound when they hit. You were just hit with a bomb! Many of you are dead! It's a terrible Brian Blessed. Normally I do much better. Let's see if I can conduct the rest of this Let's Play as Brian Blessed. The 8th Fleet is about to shoot at Brunei! Good God! I'm about to give myself a hernia! Okay. Now this is a little bit more interesting because we're going to be landing a division of Marines. And where it gets kind of tricky is that the transports get within the range of the enemy guns, which is kind of what you'd expect. I'm going to just delegate, I think, and just tell them to land. But what I can do is I can order eventually, let's kind of speed things along here. So the Chokai is going to shoot, hopefully, at the enemy land forces. Yes. That should be a hit, actually. Not a good one, but, you know, better than nothing. Okay. So this will take a while. I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit, possibly, but it's a very familiar-looking cruiser. Now, the destroyers... Here's an issue with the destroyers. They can get within the range of the enemy guns, so I'm going to possibly try to dissuade them if I can. Oh, actually, apparently the light cruisers can too. Fortunately, most of the time the enemy, any land guns, they tend to be pretty weak. So that's what I'm going to just presume is the case here. This is the American 7th Division? This is Brunei. Am I mistaken here? Whatever. There you go, that's a hit. Usually the explosion will be right in the middle of the gun emplacement there, so that's how that works. Nami? Like, God, it's so Nami. It's so delicious. It's so Nami. What the hell is going on? I'm going to just speed through. Actually, you know what? I'm going to skip ahead until the actual landing occurs. Well, I got a little ahead of myself, but let's see if the screen will show. Yeah, that unit that's marked AP, that's the transports, and they have landed the troops successfully. So now all we're doing is shelling the land forces that are there and trying to inflict damage if possible. We will see if that happens. I don't think it will, especially with these destroyers. They tend, even when they do hit, they don't do very much damage. That should be a hit. That one actually did damage. Normally, when it's a destroyer or I thought most cruisers did more damage than just one for the soldier count. Soldier count, of course, there's not 100 soldiers here. It's just an abstraction. But normally cruisers do 2 and battleships do 3 when they hit. In this case, these cruisers that we have are terrible, so they're not doing very much damage, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You just do the very best you can. Alright, well, I just have to basically wait for this to end. And then we should have Marines on the ground. And then more fun will ensue.